Brandon Aubrey is out to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp. He sees the field really. And he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
Ready, shot. 22.
Right away, they'll change the look.
32 Stinger.
In motion, Hill.
Watson, Oscar. Out.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, turbo one, turbo one.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. In motion, Hill. Yeah.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
44. Ready. Hey, 21 T8. Connor, long.
In motion, Hill.
Hey. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They run here with Rico Dowdle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They run again with Dowdle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 46! 26!
A running play. It's Dowdle. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go! Like that! Under. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Yeah! Here we go! Like that! Good. Here we go, kill! 26.
Prescott from the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a toss left for Achane. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
2nd and 10.
They're right here.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Hey, get set.
In motion, Hill.
20, TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G. Long.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Get set. Go ahead. Out.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Scat. Solo left Zion. Turbo 1, high.
Looking to pass. Tua. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
Ready.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high.
On 3rd down, Achane. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Hey, kill. What he said.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And this may be the one to build on right here. It's the second quarter. They've got nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. They need to put something together, and this is a good start as they get the completion there for good yardage and a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Kill. Yeah, here we go.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check! 26.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They run here with Dowdle. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 12 and the Cowboys pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we switch. Switch it. Hey. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott off play action. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go!
Here's a give up the middle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And coughed it up. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they have the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to
is
make
under
sure.
review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the
play,
video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Watch it, Oscar. Turbo 1.
Here's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Get set. 8. Scat. Shot.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Hey, 21, TA.
At the 39-yard line.
Corner, long. Ready, shot.
Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
There we go. Hey, kill. 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Go to 54, go to 54, wide in. 26.
$15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. This offense finding its legs now.
Yeah.
Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right take. Here we go, going to 53.
Throwing, Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd and a couple.
Yeah, here we go. Like, take
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A gain of 39 that time.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now they try the right side here. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. That time a 6-play drive, and it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game.
All right.
Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Hey! Let's go.
Tua going to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G. 21G. Out.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 51 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Up the middle, Achane. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 7 from the 20.
Get set. 21G.
Again, it's Achane. Fighting his way through contact. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Long. Solo left Zion.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal?
Turbo 1, high. Hey.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it's caught. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Ready. Watson, Oscar. Hey. Out.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Hey.
In motion, Hill. A give left side. Here's Achane. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Second and 5.
Go ahead.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Go ahead. 20,
The 2 is going to change things up. They'll give this to Achane. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
All right, come on.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hey, 21 TX. Corner, long. Hey. Out.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
A 50-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. But things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, here we go. Where you take?
Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game.